Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Starbase, and I think today's video is going to be a bit of a short one, but I think we might do things together this time. Instead of putting a cut in between, I think we just do things like, I'm going to showcase how I sort of do things. I know nobody asked for it, but I would like to show you guys the process that I go through, because I think this video will be a short one, and, just to extend it a tiny scooch, I think I will just go ahead and show you guys what we are going to do today and how I do it. So, what I want to do today is to fix up the rangefinders, the asteroid avoidance system, to be a bit more updated. So sorry I forgot your name, but somebody did mention that what we can do is the top rangefinders, they have their own line of code, the right one, the left one, and the bottom one. So what we can do is we can divide all those chips into 4 separate chips, so the rangefinders are always up to date, or always updated. So it's practically the same thing. So that is what I want to do today, and maybe, just maybe, I quickly want to see if I cannot write a code that sort of acts like a timer, counting down from 60 seconds to 1 or something. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So let us jump into the whole YOLO code thing over here. Excuse me. So if I'm not mistaken, this is our approach script, which is not brilliant, which we will be working on, I think, the next episode or something. Just want to see where is... Am I missing something? Oh, no, it must be this one. Yep, there we go. It is this one. Did I not go ahead and... I feel like I pulled them out and left them on the side around here somewhere. Not there. Not there. No. Okay, well, any case, go ahead and pull it out. Yeah, pull it out. Let's just go up here. Flatten it out. This, that, and that. Okay, so how does this script work? If you guys haven't, I would highly recommend go watch it, the asteroid avoidance system, how it works. But basically, what I have here is if one of the rangefinders, the top ones, bottom ones, left or right ones, if it detects something, if it's less than 1,000, then some of the thrusters will fire in some sort of direction. So what we can do is have a chip just for this one, a chip for this one, and this one alone. So I think it's quite an easy fix. Go ahead and just do this, and then Control X, Control V. Okay, so that is... So if that button is on, then we go to 2, otherwise down 1. So if something is detected, then this will happen. Otherwise, go to 1. Yeah. Okay, so that should work. So this is the FCU up, down, minus 80. Then now we want the positive 80. Like this. Cut it and paste it. Cut and paste. Yay. And then it's this one, so we want to delete the 3rd line and 2nd line. Cut and paste the 3rd line. So. And like so. And it's FCU right, left, minus 80. Now we want positive 80, which is this last one. That. Control X, V, Control X, V. Okay. Now that we've done this, we want to check. We can probably stack them on the side. Like, I have extra YOLO capacity here, chip capacity, so that if we do decide to add another sort of system, then it is doable. Okay, which way are you facing? Downwards. Like so. Okay. And then we just try to slide you in on the top. Top one. And let's try the next one. Off we go into your slot. Like that. Which way are you facing now? Oops. Yeah, that is the correct way. Get you in here. Now let's see if this works. This should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. There we go. And if you're doing the flip with your keyboard, the rotations and things with your keyboard, just try not to move your mouse. Otherwise you end up with something very wonky, and I mean, you can undo if you want. But we want to save time, don't we? Okay, so these should work now. Let's go ahead and test it out quickly. Should not be that hard. All we're gonna do is... Oh, that sound when multiple of these lasers are switched on. Okay, so what happens if you break the... No, yeah, this one. Alright. And as we can see, it is almost instantaneous how they all fire. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Can I get to my ship, please? Oh, well, we can just stop this. Okay. So it works. It is... I feel like it's a couple of milliseconds faster now. Which you kind of want if you're going to travel fast through the asteroid. Or between asteroids and whatnot. You want something that is very, very reactive. If you're going to AFK flying. So, yeah. Okay, next thing what I want to do is go to YOLO. Just a basic chip. Place it down. Okay, so... what I want to do, can we have a little indicator? Okay, that is the safety button, which I will move to here. Okay. Like that. I want one of these. Slap it down like that. This and no. That is not a good spot. Because it was covering up that 0. We don't want that. Okay, let us say this one is C for countdown timer. So what I want basically is a timer. Let's swap this over, and what I'm gonna do is just bring it just a scooch closer to the YOLO and things. Okay. So we want to declare that C. I'm gonna make sure this is how I did it beforehand. Yeah, okay. So we declare that this one is equal to 0. The idea how this works, the countdown timer, is each line speed is about 2 seconds. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2, 4, 6, 8. And then 10, which would be 1. Is it? 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1.0. 4, 6, 8. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds? Or it takes like 2 seconds for the thing to write. But anyways, we'll see if it works or not. I'm not... This is just testing. So, because what I want to do is around here, because it should be something like this. C gets the value. I always try to reference back. Because if this one says if D is less than 260, then the variable V gets the value of 10. C gets the value of C minus 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 1. Okay, you know what, guys? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure something out. I know I didn't say I would put a cut or anything, but I just want to figure this out before I waste too much time. So hold on tight. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. It took about 20 minutes or so to figure out what was the issue and how to get this thing solved. So I just quickly put a chip socket here with the actual code and whatnot, just to try to catch what's like catching the bugs. You know, in any code there will be bugs you have to catch. So I have sort of, it's a timer. It works ish. I don't know how else to put it. It does work. Okay, so what I've done is I've added this text panel over here, or this progress bar. I made it maximum value of 10, and I also, yeah, down here added a lever, made it maximum output of 10, and the time, and I called it time L. I wanted it to start at 10, but doesn't look like it wants to, but that is fine. Like if I try to run the simulation, then I want this thing to start at the top, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work. So yeah, right. Now with the code, I don't know how I'm going to integrate this to the system or whatnot. I will leave it on one side up until when I figure out something I want to use it for. Mainly the reason why I want something like this is for when the ship has approached the asteroid, when it's like nice and close up, then I want a timer to go down while this unit rate charges up. So sort of like something to, like a countdown timer, like 3, 2, 1, okay, now fire, that kind of thing. So here is the code. It's very weird how it works, but I needed a lever, something that can gradually, you know, go down in its value. So let me show you guys. So if I press this button, timer, up here, then time L, which is the lever, will get the value of 10, and then we go into a little bit of a loop. So if the time is equal to 0, if this panel, this one over here, is equal to 0, then this timer button, this timer button over here will deactivate. It will get the value of 0. Otherwise, the time lever, this one down here, will get the value of whatever its current value is, minus 0.4, and then this time panel, this time progress bar, will get the value of whatever the value is of the time lever over here. And then it will loop back, go to 2, it will loop back, and then it will keep going up until when the time on this progress bar reaches 0, then the timer will switch off, and voila. Why do I keep clicking there? So just to give you guys an idea how it works. So we can see the time over there, it is 0, nothing's happening. If I press the timer, there we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0, and then that button switches off. I'm very happy about this. It is something that is workable and work with, but I don't really know. Maybe what we can do with this code is have something like time L and time. I think those two variables, they will need to be in a separate program, because those are now global. You know, if you have the semicolon or colon or whatever, the double point, I call them double points. Once you have them in front of a name, it becomes a global thing. So it will be available throughout the network. If it wasn't there, that means this variable will only be on this chip socket. So if I'm gonna use this timer for anything, I do need to include that I have to set the time, basically. I think that is... Yeah, I think that is what's gonna happen. Oh, okay, so that is it. I'm just trying to... When I get silent like that, I have my brain starts working. And I'm trying to think of something like where I would use this and all that kind of jazz. But, yeah, anyways, that is it for me. Thanks so much for joining me here on Starbase. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.